This is without any fixing. This is after I fixed the shoe. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl B. Well, basically every time I would wear my Air Force Ones, I would get a ton of hate comments about the creases. So shout out to anybody who personally victimized me. This video is dedicated to you and the fact that I fixed the crease in my shoes. Like, it's really hard for me to walk the way you're supposed to walk in Air Force Ones. And I don't think it's totally fair that I got so many hate comments about my creases. Like, I'm sorry. But this is my redemption video. I did some research and looked at what other people were doing, and it didn't really work for me in the beginning, but I tried a couple other things and it helped a lot. So here's a little comparison of what I have going on. Now, granted, this is without any fixing. This is after I fixed the shoe, okay? So it's not gonna be perfect, okay? But it's definitely an improvement from looking like a boulder completely just dented the shoe up. And the good news is, if your crease isn't as bad as mine, because mine is just really awful, you will probably have more success with this. So I don't want to get your hopes up in thinking that your shoes are going to look fresh off the Foot Locker shelf. I want to be honest with you that you might have to do this a couple of times depending on how bad your crease is, and you might have to do this extra step that I did try and I think really helps a lot. So let's go ahead and get into the actual tutorial of how I fixed my crease. We're gonna take 2 white washcloths. Don't use anything that's not the same color as the shoe because the coloring can rub off on the shoe. Okay, also don't use anything that has a pattern on it. It's the same thing, the pattern can come off on the shoe. So what we're gonna do is take one of these little face cloths. They're just little white rags that I use to take off my makeup normally. And I'm gonna grab my shoe right here with the crease, big old crease, okay? And then I'm gonna take an iron and ironing board, and that's literally all that I need to get this done. One of the washcloths needs to be damp, so go run it under some water, wring it out really good. I'm gonna take my face cloth that's dry and roll this up a little bit, and then I'm gonna shove it to the front of the shoe and make sure that that crease is kind of popped out a little bit. Then you're gonna take the damp washcloth and place it over. Okay, and you're gonna take the iron. I have it on the cotton highest setting, and you're just gonna use the tip. Don't use the whole iron, just use the tip. You'll have more control over the space you want to cover. Okay, just keep it moving for about 5 or 10 seconds, but don't leave it there for too long. This shoe can burn, so let it have some breathing time there, and then maybe move to like another spot. I'm just focusing on the top part right now. Depending on how bad your crease is, you might need to repeat the process multiple times, but I found that what I did with this shoe yesterday was I left the dry towels inside of it overnight, and when I took it out, it had reshaped itself a lot better after the ironing. For a little additional help, what you can do is leave those towels in there overnight after you iron, and then take them out, see what the progress looks like, and repeat this process again, and just kind of keep doing that till it's to your liking. I mean, I'm not patient enough to do this process more than twice, so I'm pretty happy with the results after trying to do this for one day. Like I said, you know, just be patient. But if you tried it, let me know if it helped you or if it didn't. And if you have any other tips, Air Force gang, I don't know. What did I say? But if you have any other tips on how to help that crease in the Air Forces, let us know in the comments below, because we're just trying to figure out how to make our shoes look pretty forever, okay?